lots of pockets, but also lots of writing space. Now another thing you can do for a pocket is simply take, as I've done, I've just cut a sheet that I glimmer misted in half, and I'm just simply going to go down the side and the bottom, and there I have another pocket. Okay, so you can do that throughout this whole journal. It's that simple. Okay, the other thing you can do is I like to use stickers and tabs. I'm really big on that, in case you hadn't noticed. And so I'm going to go maybe about to back here. Okay, another thing I did was type out words on Word and just simply cut the paper into a square and fold it in half to make tabs for the book. So I'm going to add a few tabs here for fun. Okay, and now for some extra special touches, I'm going to embellish the front of the book. So I'm going to take my ink here, and I'm going to ink up a stamp really good, and I'm just going to put a word right there in that blank spot I left. Now, of course, if you don't have rubber stamps and ink, you could write something in there. You can cut something out and put it in there, whatever you want to do. The next thing I'm going to do is add some embellishments. This is actually from a rubber stamp that I just stamped and embellished. It's a compass. And Tim Holtz makes these great pieces and parts, fragments, and I found one that is actually tiny hand pieces. So I'm going to just put that on there, clip those brads together in the back, and I am going to actually put this on with some tacky glue because I want to make sure that it does not lift ever. Ever, never like that. How fun is that? Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I've also got some other things here that these are clear tiles, and so they make things pop on your page, and I'm going to take one out and just put it over a favorite spot on one of my pictures, like maybe right there on top. Another thing I did was I rubber stamped a dragonfly because that's one of my favorite symbols, and I should be letting this stuff dry, but like I said, we can finish this in an hour. And so I'm going to actually adhere the dragonfly. So for some other final touches, you could take some, I like the look of vintage, of course, as you know. So for some other final touches, you could take some, I like the look of vintage, of course, as you know. So I'm going to just take this little ink pad and I'm just going to touch around the edges. Make it look a little yellowed and old. Like that. Oh yeah, and I might even go in between some pictures. My imaginary grout lines, maybe. Like that. Now, some other things you could do if you wanted to is you could stamp words anywhere else on here. The final thing that I do to my journals, because I want them to last forever and because I also sell them, is I coat the cover of my book. And for me, I found what works best is diamond glaze. Now this Mod Podge works really well too, but I am a big diamond glaze fan because I like the way it dries on things. Okay, for some final touches before I go on and glaze this over, I'm going to use this blank space I have on the top to write out a sentence. And my sentence is, I love my journey, because I do. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be here sharing it with you guys. So I'm just going to stamp that out. across the top of the book. Ta-da! And here we have it, the completed journal. So I've gone ahead and glazed over the top of it with some diamond glaze. I've added some glitter to some sky area and water area to give it a shine and made it personally mine. I've stamped the top of it. I love my journey. And this is my inspirational journal. And I made it in less than an hour. And you can too. And I want to thank you again for joining me in my studio. Today we made our inspirational journal. And come see me soon. We'll have another project you can make in under an hour for only a couple of bucks in your own home. Have a great journey and colorful dreams. See you soon. Bye.